another day, another Copart auction walk around. Today we're gonna go take a peek at what Copart has to offer. My videos are a little bit out of order because of the vacation, so things are a little bit off today. Hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek of, well, you guys already know what it is. Go ahead and comment below what that is, and let's see how many of you follow me on Instagram, how many of you can guess what it is. It's not a bad day. Let's get out to Copart, let's have a look around, see what's going up for auction. Number one on my list is a 1980 Rolls-Royce Shadow. This is not a car for everybody, but personally I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. And I know you're probably wondering, why is it at Copart? Well, it does have some damage, nothing that I believe is so significant that it couldn't be repaired, but looks like it took a hit. Maybe it slid sideways or something, hit a pole. It's hard to say. Got a little bit of blue transfer here. Maybe it's a parking lot ding, who knows. The door's a little buckled right here. Definitely got a big buckle in the fender. Let's see here. Something took a hard hit on the inside of this door. In fact, I'd almost bet that what happened is, now I see what happened. This door was folded completely backwards. Yeah, the door was open, maybe it went in reverse or something. Hit this right here. You can see the damage all in here, ripped all this off. Literally bent the door completely backwards. You can see the damage down here where it just ripped right out of the body. Same thing right there in this corner. Still completely fixable. Let's take a look at the interior real quick. It's a little on the dark side. I apologize for that. Nothing I could do about it. But oh, it smells like oh, real leather. Go figure, right? 72,000 miles on the clock. Such a big back seat. I know it's dark, but I definitely wanted to get this in the video. I've been watching this for it's actually been here, I think, for a couple months now, maybe longer. Beautiful, beautiful car, I think. Comment below, tell me what you think of the Rolls-Royce. I think she's a gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. How about a 2013 Subaru Tribeca? I've never seen one of these before. We'll have a quick look at it. It looks great. It is in just beautiful, beautiful condition, aside from it's got a little damage right here. The bumper's taped on, scraped down here, and we got a slight buckle in this quarter. But now that wouldn't stop me from buying something like this at all. And I think there's a buy it now on it for like, was it $7,500, $7,800? It's a little ding right here. But otherwise, a very, very nice vehicle. I would buy and drive this in an absolute heartbeat. Let's take a look at the interior here. See what Subaru was working with in 2013. Very clean. Very, very clean. We do have the key in it. And she runs. Welcome to Subaru. Outside temp 38 degrees. Okay. Oh, that explains why I'm so damn cold today. Yeah, it runs just great. I love this dash layout. I mean, I guess this is the type of dash layout you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. And personally, I love it. You got your heater control down here, digital display. All of these are digital windows. They're digital screens. Really cool. Really, really cool. And it just runs phenomenally. We'll go ahead and shut it off. Let's pop the hood. If we can find the hood release, that is. There we go. Let's see what we're working with under the hood here. The Subaru Boxer H6. I'll be the first to admit, I don't know anything about Subaru. I don't know anything about Boxer engines either. Although these are the same engines that are in the Porsche, right? God, I hope I'm right. Not bad, not bad. The problem with this engine is I wouldn't know how to work on it. You know what I mean? This would be like a diesel engine for me. Check the oil. Oil looks really nice. Very clean under here. Even the brake fluid, everything is clean. It looks like this thing was very well maintained. This would be a nice vehicle for somebody, and the buy it now price, in my opinion, is really good on it. Although you might be able to bid and get it a little bit cheaper. What was the mileage on this again? I forgot already. 92,000 miles. Well, that's not too bad. You tell me, any Subaru fanatics out there? 92,000 miles on something like this? What do you think? Still good to go for a while if it was properly maintained? Because I think this one was. It's in great shape. What about a 2001 Mercedes S430? I gotta stop with these bins, man. These things are nothing but trouble. But at the same time, man, after that S600, I can't help but love them. They're such comfortable and refined vehicles. Now, of course, this one's got the front end sitting flat on the ground, so, you know, I think these have the Airmatic. I don't think Best Price Auto Sales. I bought my Chevy Cruze from them. I bought my old yellow Mustang GT from them too. Well, somehow this thing ended up here. She's not in very good shape anymore. Looks like we got some rims in the back too. I don't know what's going on with that. But we got some Daytons. Oh man, nah, this thing's rough. This thing's real rough. It looks like maybe someone just used this for parts, or they just destroyed it and didn't care about it. Maybe this was like an in-house financing deal gone wrong. Let's see what we got going on under the hood. Yeah, she's rough. She's real rough. Ugh. Beast. Oh, the hood doesn't open on its own. Hood shocks are blown. Well, it's still a big engine, man. It still takes up a lot of room in here. Really does. And yeah, this is going to be Airmatic. I don't see the ABC fluid reservoir under here. No, I'm not talking about ABS. I'm talking about ABC. I said it right. Go see my old videos on fixing the ABC system on my old S600. Got your Airmatic valves here. We got broken lines. I mean, that could be why the front end's on the ground right there, right? Those lines are popped off. We got fuses and wires everywhere. This is what I'd call a basket case, sadly. You never know, though. It might surprise you. I don't think it will. But there's a lot of money in parts here. You know, that's the truth. A lot of money in parts here. But this thing, I think this one's just too far gone. Still, a lot of respect for the Mercedes S-Class. Love this car. How about a 2005 Escalade? Hey, everybody loves an Escalade, right? It's got, I'm sure you can see in the sun here. Look at all the hail damage in this thing. This thing is just riddled with hail damage. It says it's a start, but it does not say anything about driving. So no guarantees on the transmission here. Oh, okay. Hell, I didn't even realize this. This is the pickup truck. This is the Escalade truck. I actually really like these. I really like these. Hey, this is another one of those odd vehicles where you either love it or hate it, but personally, I think these things are awesome. This thing looks like maybe it's been sitting for a while. Or maybe not. The rotors are actually pretty clean. Come down here and no, they're not. Whoa, there's no rotor left. Wow. I don't know if you can see down in there, but oh my God, the rotor is just trash on this. I will say though, the rotor, the surface is fairly clean. So this thing has been on the road recently. Yeah, look at the front road, but the back rotors are just trashed. The front rotors, very clean, very clean. So I don't know what's going on with it, but I can tell you it has definitely been driving recently. So we'll see if we can start it up. If I can find the, see if I can find the hood release here. There we go. Oh, it's got the old school hinges. You remember these hinges right here? These hinges right here? Yeah, so much better than the hydraulic hinges in my opinion. All right, so this has got what, the 6.0 in it or something? Unfortunately, I don't see the emissions label on here anymore. But I think this is the 6. There it is. I'm looking right at it. Looking right at it. Yeah, it's got the 6.0, of course. It's Cadillac, man. Only the biggest and the best for the Cadillac. Let's see what the tranny looks like. Ooh. So, I don't know how well this comes out on video, but the transmission fluid literally looks like oil. It's very dark. Very, very dark. So, engine oil. Engine oil looks good, but the transmission fluid, I'd be very skeptical. Let's see if it'll start. 180,000 miles. Ooh, good night. Wow. Okay. Oh man, this thing is just, nah. This is one of those things. This was not cared for at all. This was somebody's IDGAF truck. You know what I mean? I put the key in it. Don't bet it's gonna start. It started. We got a power steering wheel, service stability control, service tire monitor, service brake system. Yeah, no kidding. We got traction control light, check engine light, brake light, ABS light. The brakes feel all right though. There's good pressure on the brakes. The tack is pegged out at over 6,000 RPM. That's usually a stepper motor. These GMs are known for bad stepper motors. Look, the coolant is pegged out over 300 degrees. The battery's pegged out past 19. Yeah. Well, let's put it in gear. When in gear, it won't go forward. Wait, there it goes. There it goes. The transmission's very slow to engage. Yeah. And that power steering whine, I don't think that's a power steering whine. I think that's a transmission pump whine. I do. Look, people, I took the key out of the ignition so that the battery will be nice and charged for the next person that wants to come look at it. I thought maybe I'd be a little interested in this. I'm not. This is really gross. This is so gross. Nah, can't do it. Moving on. Look at this Dodge Charger. My God. Oh, that was such a hard hit. A little early for Carnage, but I was walking past it and just, you get lost out here walking around. It's sometimes difficult to find your way back to something that you wanted to look at. That is just wow. Wow. It's a Hemi, baby. 09 Dodge Challenger. You guys remember Joe Dirt?
Competition orange 67. This thing's a Hemi.
I don't know why I've seen so many of these Chryslers with Hemis and the Hemi badges everywhere, and just now out of nowhere it hit me like a ton of bricks. Joe Dirt. I love that movie. I know it's kind of hillbilly, but I love Joe Dirt, man. Keep on keeping on. He's like the redneck Forrest Gump. I think it says this is not a start. It doesn't run and drive, so I'm not going to even attempt to start it, but I will take the key and see if we can get the mileage to pop up or anything. Attempt to put the key doesn't want to go in. The battery's dead. All right, well, I guess there's that. All right, so we're not going to get anything off of this, and the key won't come out of the ignition. Interesting. I wonder what happened to this one though. This does not look like Does this not look like a Salvage? This must be an undercarriage. Wait a minute. Exhaust in D2 on guardrail? Wait a minute. But it's got no exhaust? It must be wrecked in the back. I haven't checked this one out yet, guys, so forgive me. Where's the damn hood release on this? I don't see the hood release either. Oh, it's because it's missing. The hood release is nothing more than a cable. Ugh, I can't get it. Dang, man. We do have some exhaust back here. We got lots of pieces back here. It looks like one of the mufflers or... Oh, wait a minute. It's not wrecked in the back. What the hell? Okay. Boys and girls, this is one of the few that's just got me stumped. We got a Hemi Challenger that's got no apparent body damage. The exhaust is gone. Was this a theft recovery, maybe? Oh, I bet it doesn't have an engine. Yeah, we've got the drive shaft. We've got heat shrouds or heat shielding. Okay, we got the fan shroud. They took the motor, is what they did. Yeah, the motor's gone. I can't get down in there very well, but I don't know if you can even see that, but there's no motor in there. So this must be a theft recovery. I thought this might be an interesting one to look at, but yeah, it's a good shell. It's a great shell. Put a carbureted motor in it. And we need more carburetors in this world today. You know what I mean? More carburetors. That's what I call for. And how about an 07 Mustang Shelby? Was there? Shelby GT 500. Oh man, this isn't even on my list. I swear their lists change, man. I go through every car like at the end of the week, and come Monday or Tuesday, we got a whole new set of cars to look at. I don't understand it. Look at that, man. It looks like the motor survived. I bet the motor is just fine. I hope. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not buying it. This will be outside of my price range. The engine alone, the car is not really worth anything anymore, but the engine sure is. Man, isn't that beautiful? You know, a lot of people, they look at wrecked cars like this and all they see is junk. They see just a junk wrecked car. I still see what it was, you know. I get a lot of people commenting, talking trash about beautiful car, it's a piece of junk, it's wrecked, it's trash. Nah, man, I don't see things like that. I see the potential in things. I see things for what they once were. It's beautiful. In my opinion, I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong and that I'm right, but I will say that I'm right and you're wrong. Just kidding. Oh, what a beauty. What an absolute beauty. The Shaker 1000 stereo system. Poor car. I wonder how many people it took out on its way out. You guys know I'm kidding. You know I love the Mustang. We got pipes exhaust. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't she just a beauty? This thing could be put back on the road, and it should. It really should. I know it's pretty heavily damaged up front, but this is fixable. This is fixable. I hope somebody buys this and gets this thing back on the street. How about a 2017 Ford Focus ST, literally sitting at $1,600 right now with 20,700 miles on it. This is tempting. This is real tempting. Man. Streetcar takeover, 3SC Prestige tint. I mean, it looks pretty good, right? Well, that is until you get up here. It took a very hard low hit, it looks like, right here down in this area. We obviously got some suspension damage down there. You can see this thing went off-roading because we've got little pieces of grass and mud. We've got the air compressor down there. Oh man, it ripped the oil pan off. Can you see that? Well, I hope you can see it. Look at that. Literally ripped the oil pan off. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'd say it's a total loss. It says it starts. It says this is listed as a start. I'm not going to try to start it because it's got no oil pan. That would be really, really bad. I would like to power it on though, without starting it, but I don't know where the damn push to start is. Oh man, what a shame. Just another great car. Here's the key fob. Oh, you couldn't power it on anyway. It's dead as a doornail. Well, still worth taking a look under the hood. There's the interior. It's not a bad looking car. But yeah, you know, popping off the oil pan, that could be problematic. Yeah, from up here it looks fine. We've got an engine intake. Cold air, right? Let's put this hood up and have a closer look. Yeah, take a look at this dipstick. It's straight up bent and twisted from the accident. So, yeah. And there we go. I want to make sure I get that back in there. You don't want to lose any oil here. Yeah, it's toast, man. Now it says it starts. Maybe the thing was shut off in time and the engine's salvageable by just putting a pan on it, but I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet on it at all. Oh well, $1,600 and this could be yours. How about a 2006 Ford Mustang GT? This one doesn't look too bad. Looks like it had a minor front end collision, nothing serious. It had those scoops on the window. You can see the residue. Someone took their scoops back. Oh, it's a flood car. Yeah, you can whoa, you can smell that. Whew, the floor's wet. Oh, I probably can't see that. Look at the windshield though. Look at that. This is on the inside. Yeah, that's whew, cold and stinky. Oh, but how wet did it get? It's really hard to tell. I don't see a water line marked anywhere. Let's take a look at the engine. I mean, it's a wreck and a flood. I don't understand. Maybe it got hit and ended up going sideways into well, it wouldn't have gone sideways because there's no damage to the sides. I don't know. How did this thing get full of water? Ugh, your guess is as good as mine. Well, yeah, the looks like the insurance company pulled off the air intake tube there, and there's definitely some things disconnected under here. I guess we'll check the oil first. I got to prop this hood up. So this is listed as a no start. So no start, no run, no drive. Everything looks good right there. What do we got right here? This looks like it was a huge. Oh, this is it's the power wire going to the alternator here that's been clipped off. It's still got coolant. Check the oil. The oil looks good. It's not over full. It's nice brown. I would be curious to see if this thing runs. I mean, it says it doesn't, but a lot of cars that were involved in floods are listed as no run. I see them this way all the time out here. I would almost bet you that this thing has a solid motor and a solid transmission. That'd be my guess. But as far as the car itself, I don't know if I'd even try to salvage the car. It's not bad looking. We got a Flowmaster exhaust. See the Flowmaster logo down there? Hopefully you can see it. I'm thinking about it. This though, ugh, I don't know. How about a 2010 Cadillac CTS? This one's not too bad looking. It's got a D on it for drive, 133,000 miles. We got Michelin's on the back. We got Michelin's on the front. Okay, that's usually a good sign. It's a pretty clean car. I mean, it's hard to tell what's underneath all the dust. Some of these cars look real good, and then you get the dust off of it, and the paint's horrible, but I think this one's all right. You can see the damage here. It took a hit right here on this back bumper, and it collapsed this panel. So there's probably a little bit of damage, maybe to the, I hate calling it a frame rail, but, you know, the rail that runs under here might be slightly damaged. This isn't something I would even fix. Like, I wouldn't, there's no reason to fix that. You could put this out on the lot, and this would make somebody buy this. That little dent? Nah, it's too nice of a car. The rest of the car is in such good looking condition. I think people would be more than happy to overlook the ding in the back there. Hard to believe that's enough to total it. That's crazy. I mean, look how clean the interior is. Looks like the bolster on the driver's seat has a little bit of damage. Oh, you hear Siri? I don't know if you can hear Siri in the background, but Siri's over there talking trash to me right now. Let's see if we can get this one to fire up. Take a closer look. Yeah, sounds like it's got power. The bolster over here is worn, so that does suck, but it's not horrible. I mean, come on, it's almost a 10-year-old car, you know? See if we fire this thing up. That wasn't the healthiest sounding start I've ever heard. I'll be the first to admit that. That didn't sound healthy at all. It's vibrating like it's got a misfire. And I've experienced this with other Cadillac CTSs as well. It really concerns me, the health of these engines. Well, hey, we're at 38 degrees outside though. It's finally warming up. Yeah, several of these Cadillacs I have started up and they vibrate like just a bad misfire, and then they inevitably clear up. But it really does leave me concerned, because the old North Stars used to be notorious. I mean, they still are notorious for head problems, head gaskets, head bolts, threads, whatever you want to call it. They're known for having engine problems, and I just wonder if these, if this generation Cadillac experiences similar issues. Let's see if we can get this. Can't seem to get this hood to release here. There we go. Oh, you gotta love all the plastics they put on this, right? Everybody loves an engine covered in plastic, right? You can't see anything. Yeah, the idle is definitely a little rough, but it's getting better as it runs. Okay, well, hey, it seems like it's running fine. Looks like we had a coolant leak or something at some point over here. I think it's still a decent car, depending on what the price is on it, you know, what it finally goes for. And always take into consideration the auction fees. Yeah, it is misfiring, never mind. I thought it cleared up, but we've got, you probably can't see it, but we've got a flashing check engine light down here. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not, but we've got a, okay, now it stopped flashing. So we've got service tire system. There was a traction light that was on a minute ago. It looks like that went off. I'm going to give it just a little bit of gas, see how it responds to throttle. You see I'm not revving it up much, about 2,000 RPM. No, it's misfiring. As soon as I let off the throttle, the whole car is shaking. I'm surprised the check engine light isn't flashing again. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't want to screw with this one. So, hey, that's why you come out here and you check them out for yourself, right? I could have bid sight unseen and ended up with something that needs more work than I want to put into it. Here we've got an old 2002 Mazda Protege. I know it's old and I know the body style is dated, but this is the station wagon version, and this isn't too bad. The miles are high, and it is a stick shift, which is going to deter a lot of people from being interested in it, but you can still find a few people in this day and age that remember how to drive a stick shift, and this could appeal to them. I mean, you can picture it now. Mazda Protege 5, right? Put a big fart can exhaust with some big wheels, drop it about 6 inches till the bumper's scraping the concrete. Man, maybe put a couple turbochargers on it, maybe turbo and supercharge it. Whew. Right, this thing would just be on fire. Sadly, I'm kidding, but sadly that's probably along the lines of what would happen to this poor car. So it took a hit on this side, but the good thing is the door still works. You can sell cars, look, cars that are wrecked like this isn't wrecked badly. On a cheap lot, you know, if you're just trying to make a few bucks, you can flip something like this. Someone will buy this. There's people out there that need cars. Man, they don't care if it's got a ding. And this one's got some pretty decent dings up here. You could put this back on. All right, make that look a little bit better. This, who cares? It's got a couple wrinkles in the body panels over here. No big deal. The doors open and close. There you go. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's got good tires on it. The paint looks good. Give this thing a bath. Yeah, high miles. I know that. But it's not all that bad. Let's see if we can get this one to fire up. Make sure we got this sucker in neutral. E-brake is on. Clutch is in. Check engine light is on. I mean, look, the door panel looks good. Does the window work? Yeah, look at that. Window works. That window works. This is the important stuff right here, man, is that the windows work. Let's see if the AC works. When we kick on the AC, do we hear the compressor? No. No, the compressor is definitely not kicking on. Let's see how strong the clutch is. I'm not going to move it, but I am going to put the clutch in, put it in first, and just let on the clutch until we start feeling a drag. Oh, this thing's got a light clutch. Barely let off the clutch, and we are engaged. All right, let's move over to fifth. Yeah, same thing, man. This thing's got a really, really strong clutch in her. Not bad. Let's pop the hood. See what we got going on under there. Ow, it shocked me. Don't you hate when a car shocks you? Makes you want to shock the damn thing back with a bolt of lightning. Oh, it's got recent struts. Look at that. Yeah, it's got recent front struts. So somebody took care of this. Somebody was definitely taking care of this car. This is a horsepower beast. This is a monster. This thing is insanely fast. The valve cover gasket's not leaking, and these old Mazda engines are known for valve cover leaks, especially when you're getting 210,000 miles. But yeah, someone must have maintained the timing belt. I think this is a good one. I do. I think this is a good one. This is one to keep your eyes on. Keep your eyes. I tried to say year and hour at the same time. It didn't work out very well. But here it is. This car will appeal to somebody. There's somebody out there that's going to need a car, something dependable, and this will fit the bill. Good deal. Let's keep our eyes on it and see what happens. It's idling awful high. It's idling at almost 2,000 RPM. I want to show you something because I bet I know what it is. Ask me how I know about these Mazdas. I can't tell you how many head gaskets I've replaced on this engine. Not now, Siri. Let's see if I can show you what's going on here, because I bet, and I just dropped the hood latch. Who's calling me? I don't know who that is. All right, so typically what happens with these, and this is something a lot of people never even see, this intake tube right here deteriorates and it rots somewhere in here where this little flex piece is, and you got your mass airflow sensor right here. So what ends up happening is you end up with a massive air leak downstream of the mass airflow sensor, so it's sucking in more air than it's being metered for, and you end up with a high revving engine. I don't see, gross, I don't see that on this one. I thought I was going to be able to show off, but looks like that's not it. Maybe it's got a vacuum leak. Could be a bad mass airflow sensor too. That looks like an aftermarket. So who knows? Either way, I think this thing is still a safe bet. Here we got a 2012 Corvette. This is the Grand Sport. Now this is another one. Some people love the Grand Sport and some people don't. The Grand Sport, if I am correct, has basically a wider track. It's a wider body vehicle, so you have a whole lot more stability and control. Whereas the regular Corvette is a more narrow body. The narrower Corvette is also lighter. So the lighter Corvette will obviously go faster than a Grand Sport, but this thing can handle better than a regular Corvette. So you can see somebody has been working over here on the frame rail. And I don't know, maybe they've tried straightening it already. I'm not sure what they did over here. Looks like we've got a fresh weld over here. Somebody had started working on this. Not sure exactly what they were doing. Oh, I know what they were doing. Were they getting spot welds out? Because it looks like there's a spot weld right there. It's hard to say exactly what was going on. Maybe some of you body people watching this can tell me. Now this has the magnetic ride. You can see right here on the shock absorber. This has got the magnetic ride, I think Magna Ride or something. It's got the same LS3 that I've got in mine. And this is where those panels, you saw Goon Squad do that to their Corvette, the C7, where those panels are like bonded to the frame. Bonded down there, bonded over here. That's what it was, to remove all of these panels. They did a good job. They did a good job. 64,000 miles. And I don't know if you can see this, but it says, "I eat ass" on the back window. That's okay. Hey, to each their own, man. I guess. Not bad. Not bad looking. I was hoping we could get in it, take a look at it, but unfortunately, the battery's dead. And with a dead battery, these doors don't open. Well, that sucks. Hey, Sam, remember this? Remember that one little piece you were missing, Sam Crack? Yeah, that's an important part. Yeah, the battery's connected, so it's just dead. Oh well, we'll find something else to look at. Here we got a 2009 Ford Mustang. I'm not sure if this is a GT or not. I'm thinking it's not. I think this is the V6 that somebody just put a hood on, made it look real pretty. This is listed with a Virginia title, but it has mechanical damage, but it's also listed as a run and drive. So this is another one. You know, if you're looking at something like this, you really want to come out here and inspect this for yourself. 183,000 miles on the clock, so she's got some high mileage there. Looks decent, but I guarantee you this has got a little 6-cylinder under the hood. Ooh, look at this! Wow. Yeah, this is gross. Honestly, I don't even want to touch it. That's pretty nasty. That's real nasty. We'll go ahead and take a look on the driver's side here. Very, very dirty car. Real dirty. I hate sitting in it, but it does say it runs and drives. Here's the key. And of course, it's dead as a door now. Oh well, let's see if we can pop the hood and show off that beautiful little 3.8 liter that's under here. I love the hood though, I really do. Hood is gorgeous. And of course the hood is stuck. Okay, we're not opening the hood, but we all know this is a V6. Moving on. Here we got a 2013 Genesis Coupe. This is the 4-cylinder turbo. This is an easy fix in my opinion. Now it does have higher mileage, so that's probably why it's listed as you know, salvage. I'll check the back. Maybe it got hit in the back too. This may be something I did not see. No, it did not. It did not. This is the door, and they just threw it in the trunk. Yeah, we're not going to open that, but there's the door that's missing, and it's in the trunk. So I mean, at least it's there. You know, you've got all the panels and stuff that you need. You need the fender liner, and I love the repair facilities that mark all this stuff. This bumper got broken right here. This piece is cracked right here. I don't even know if I would replace that over a couple cracks. You could plaster weld a lot of this back together. This took a hit just like my Mustang did on the A-pillar, and I watched him cut out the A-pillar and put a new one in, and that was one hell of a job. I'm not sure this one needs the whole A-pillar. You can see that they wrote here there's an arrow and there's a line. So I don't know if this is damaged right here, or if the damage is from this line above, or if the damage is from this line down. It's hard to say. This is something Mike would have to take a look at. You can see that we've got damage up here because they marked it under here. Unfortunately, we can't get behind this. There's little dots back here, so I'm assuming there's damage back here too. So what I'm guessing is that somewhere right around here, this whole thing got pushed in some. I bet you money this could just be pulled out. I don't think this whole thing needs replaced. It does not look that bad. It really doesn't. You got a little bit of scuffing down here. I'm sure that's all fixable. And the ground effect piece is also in here too, and it looks like the ground effect piece survived. Take a look through this side of the car. Oh, there's the fender. Man, I wish they would have not thrown jagged metal in here. But yeah, look at the damage this door took. Look at that. Yeah, that door took one hell of a hit. And that fender just got ripped off. There's your ground effect piece right there. This is a manual transmission. So in my opinion, that's a good thing. You got your key right here. Unfortunately, with all these pieces laying in here, I don't think we're going to be able to, I mean, I can't reach the clutch pedal anyway, so we're not going to be able to fire it up. But I do want to, nah, it's dead as a doornail. Oh well. And I can't get to the hood latch to pop the hood. But this is the 4-cylinder. It's a little turbo. And we got a crack on the windshield. But otherwise, this car's fixable. This car's totally fixable. If I remember right, Fix Bros on YouTube sent this to me. So go check out Fix Bros. I figured I'd give them a shout out since they sent this to me. I think you sent this to me. I'm pretty sure you did it in an email, guys. So I figured I'd show it off. Here it is. Damage, honestly, is minimal in my opinion. Is this hood open? Yes, it is. Hood is open. All right, we got a little bit of tweaking right here. This is all very thin metal. Honestly, stuff like this, I don't even think I would replace it. Like something this minor, I would just tweak it back. A little 4-cylinder, 2.4 liter. Definitely needs the whole front bumper, but the fender looks like it came out. This is minor. Look at this. Look in here. This is very minor. There's nothing that I see that's severe. Maybe this got pushed in just a hair. It did. You can see it broke the spot welds right here. So this needs to come out some. But this is definitely fixable without having to do like a complete rebuild. The fender did not survive. It got pushed in here. So interesting. This is a metal fender with a plastic outer piece. Not quite sure what used to go there, but whatever that is missing. This is a Honda Element SC. What the hell is this? Is this the door handle? I'm confused. Oh, the door opens backwards. Okay, yeah, I've never seen one of these. Very nice interior. It's listed as a run and drive. Let's put the key in. Look at this. Very unique interior. And unfortunately, it's dead as a doornail. Oh well. You know, I can't help but SC. Is that supercharged? Surely not, right? Surely not. This thing is not supercharged. The hood release is broken. And I think I closed the hood. Maybe the hood doesn't close. I'm hoping the hood doesn't close. Good. Okay, so no. It's not a supercharged, and it's not a turbocharged either. Okay, I was like, this could be really cool. This could be a fun little car. Nah. I mean, otherwise, it's in reasonable condition. I would still say it's fixable. Okay, so what goes here is just a little plastic cover. It's nothing important. I still wonder, what is this? What? I feel like that does something. I'm not quite sure what it does. Maybe it's a bumper, so that when you open the door, it only go. No, it's the hinge. It's the hinge. Okay, there we go. I guess I'm expecting more from this little thing. I'm expecting this is going to do something totally odd and totally cool. But it's unique. I'll say that. It's unique. It's interesting. It could be a fun car for somebody. Personally, not my taste. Here's a 2011 Cadillac CTS Black. This is the premium edition CTS. This is the coupe, which I love. I love the coupe. This is, okay, it's a CTS 4. So this is all-wheel drive. It's the 3.6. You know, it is what it is. It's still a slick-looking car, and I'd still roll the living hell out of it. I don't like those rims. I don't like those rims at all. And I'm pretty sure that tire's flat, although with tires this skinny, it can be kind of hard to tell. It's one of those, just like the Corvette. You can't. It's got Lionheart tires. I'm not sure who makes Lionheart, but this is a no start, no run, and we can't get in. 76,000 miles. Someone left the window cracked, so, oh, this is a theft recovery. I remember this one. Yeah, it's a theft recovery, and unfortunately, we cannot get in, but you can see the seat is all cut up. The back seat is the same way. Back seats are chopped up, front seats are chopped up. Yeah, someone had a good old time with this. But other than the seats and the armrest, I think this thing was all together, but we can't get in. So, dang, this sucks. I want to check it out, man. I want to pop the hood. See, maybe the hood's already, no, the hood's not popped. All right, so we're not getting in this one either. I think we got one left. So it's an Audi, and I already see it. So let's go check out the Audi Q7. So here we have an 07 Audi Q7. It says it's a no run, no drive due to mechanical damage. And as far as accident damage, I see a slight damage to the fender. I definitely see a damaged bumper. Definitely damaged over here. I don't really see anything else. It looks like it's in too bad a shape. So I wonder what the deal is with that. And it says the mileage is 13,462. I'm not sure I buy that either. This rim definitely hit up against something. You can see how scuffed it is. So something happened to this one that seems to have caused some mechanical damage, preventing it from running. 4.2 liter Quattro. This is a fairly good size SUV. This is yet another one that I've never seen. I've never seen one of these before. And I'll tell you right now from the seat, that's not 13,000 miles. No, sir. Let's see if we can get the power to come on and read the odometer. Oh, it's got the key in it already. key's stuck in it. All right, so it's dead. She's dead. Dead as a doornail. Ugh. Well, let's at least take a peek under the hood. See if we can see anything missing. Boy, yeah, that's not 13,000 miles. That's, nah, at least 113,000, I would say. It's covered in a lot of grease and dust. Looks like it's been sitting for a little while. Yeah, I probably would not take a chance on this. Campaign completion, repair date 12/28 of 11. What do you think? I'm thinking this is one to stay the hell away from, but that's just me. Comment your opinion below. That is going to conclude your Copart walk around. I'm sorry I'm a couple days late on it. That's my bad. This whole vacation thing's got everything just thrown for a loop. Hopefully we'll be back on track next week. I wanted to answer a really common question, actually a couple really common questions that you guys have sent me, and that is, why don't you carry a booster pack? You know, I've had a lot of you mention you got that really nice booster pack. How come you don't take it to Copart and jumpstart these cars so you don't have to ask for a jump start? The reason is, some Coparts might allow you to bring a booster pack, but this one does not. And from what I'm told, the policy is individuals are not allowed to bring booster packs. You're not supposed to be jump starting your own cars because you could hook something up backwards. There's a possibility you could damage something, and they don't want you, a customer, damaging an insurance company or another customer's vehicle. So if you want to jump start, at least at this location, you got to get somebody to give you a jump. And they are really busy here. So getting a jump start can take a lot of time. You can literally be sitting here for 30 to 40 minutes waiting for a boost. And I'm not trying to bother these guys with stuff like that. You know, there are things that they could be doing that are more productive than coming out here to help me jumpstart cars. You know, if it starts, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. We'll bid accordingly. So that's why I don't bring a booster pack. And next, I've had a lot of you ask if you can bring OBD2 diagnostic equipment out here so you can run the check engine lights. Again, policy here is no. You cannot bring any equipment out to the yard. You cannot bring booster packs. You cannot bring diagnostic equipment. You buy it as it is. Try to keep in mind, at the end of the day, Copart is not a car lot. All right, you're not going to a car lot and doing a thorough investigation and an inspection of these vehicles. You're not getting a pre-purchase inspection done. These mostly are salvage junk vehicles. Some of them can be rebuilt. Some of them can only be used for parts. This is not a car lot. Now, that is not to say that you can't find some damn good deals here. Not all of these cars go for a good price. Some of them go for a lot more than a lot of people would pay, but obviously anything in this world is worth whatever someone will pay for it. I have people tell me all the time, you overpaid for that car. You overpaid for that car. No, I didn't. That's how much it was worth to me. And that's all that matters. If a car is worth $10,000 to somebody, but in reality it's only worth $3,000, hey, if they want to spend $10,000 of their money on it, that's their prerogative. Their money, their car, and it's their opinion. And opinions are like buttholes. I'll be polite about it. They all stink, and everybody has one, right? And that goes for myself. I'm talking about myself too. So I hope that answers some of your questions as to why I do not bring booster packs or diagnostic equipment out to Copart. They don't allow it, and I'm just not trying to bother these people. They got enough to deal with without me going up there and harassing them to come out here and jump 10 cars for these videos. Again, I want to say thank you to you guys for watching. Thank you, obviously, to Copart. Thank you to the ladies up front who always do such a great job with the paperwork. They're very efficient. I really do appreciate all of you viewers and Copart for Copart for letting me do this. It's pretty awesome that they're letting me come out here and film. I really do appreciate you guys, and thanks to the audience for watching, because without both of you, this would not be possible. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been out here way too long. It's 30-something degrees. I made the mistake. Never mind. That car has not been revealed yet, and I almost gave it away. Ooh, bad on me. All right, folks, I'm out. Stay safe out there. We'll catch you very soon in the next one.